Okay, so this is me being a travel agent. My name is Shakir Mirage. This is Travel Shankar Mirage. I got a shirt. I got some business cards and stuff like that. What can I say on day 18th? Um, persistence, persistence, persistent. That's the only thing I can say right now is persistence. So I've been doing emails and I haven't gotten anybody writing me back. I got one person from Craigslist, which is a surprise. So I got one contact from Craigslist and stuff like that. Um, I've learned that I have to constantly post on Facebook. I'm doing Twitter, but not really any mock bookings or anything like that. Um, I also I've been on LinkedIn and trying to gain some exposure on LinkedIn as well. Now, my travel agency is called Travel Shankar Mirage. So my twin brother Shankar is missing in Jamaica, and I want to specialize eventually with Jamaica. But for now, I'm just travel. Anything dealing with travel, I'll help you with it. Hotels, car rentals, amusement parks, excursion tours. Those are all the things I can help you with. Now, I also learned that you could get marketing material from places. So I got Carnival Cruise Line 2023 brochure, and I got some other ones too. So they talk about food and stuff like that, how they do culinary experiences. They have Emerald's Bistro on the Carnival place too. They could do sushi and stuff like that. Also, they do Sea Coaster, the Bullet or Bolt Sea Cruiser. Then activities like entertainment, showtimes. You could see IMAX theater. You could go roll in the casino, do bingo night, do live music, piano bar, and stuff like that. You could do playlists and stuff like that too. There's also spas. There's also tequila bars, Havana bars, piano bars. Now, there's some ports that you guys can go to. So there's New York, there's Baltimore, Norfolk, Charleston, Jacksonville, Port Carnival, Miami, Tampa, New Orleans, Mobile, Galveston, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle. Those are places you can go to. These are different ports. Also in Australia, there's Brisbane, Sydney. In Europe, there's London, Barcelona, and Rome. Here's all for Carnival. Now they do private islands and destinations. Now you could go to Grand Turks or Paris Cays, Half Moon Cay. Now it says here looking for one in a lifetime escape. The private island means full on fun. Half Moon ranks among the most special of Bahamas 700 islands. So you guys could do private island by Port Cruise Magazine. Now you have excursions. You could do waterfalls. You could do snorkeling. They say beach and snorkeling, Palm Island, Aruba, waterfalls of the Damajaga, Adrenal Adventure in Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. Take a 40-minute hike to the first of several breathtaking waterfalls, exploring one-of-a-kind wildlife of the tropic forest. That too. The greatest outdoor in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Now you could go to horseback riding and swim in Ocho Rios in Jamaica. You could do horseback riding there, swim in the Caribbean Sea. So carnival celebration, you could do the bolt, you could do the Golden Jubilee. It's a bar commemorating 50 years of carnival history. Now you have the Mardi Gras, now sailing from Port Canaveral, Orlando. And they celebrate the 1972 thing where foodies indulge in Creole cuisine at Emerald's. Bristol 9 Emerald's is going to be in there. Now you have Carnival Jubilee sailing from Galveston. This is all in 2023 still. I'm going to email this to one person. I was canvassing down in Delray Beach, and I got one lady, and she said that she wanted to do Italy. So I could send her some information about Italy. Venetia and Carnel Farnese trademark. I can't say these names, so. Now you have the staterooms and the suites and stuff like that. The Family Arbor stateroom, the Cloud 9 Spa staterooms, Havana staterooms, Terrazia's staterooms. Then you have the balcony staterooms, the suites, the ocean view staterooms, the interior staterooms. And these are pretty good pictures. Let's see if you can see them. These staterooms are not bad. They're pretty good. And suites and stuff like that. Now these talk about amenities and stuff like that. Carnival Dream, Carnival Elation, Carnival Freedom, Carnival Glory, Carnival Horizon, Jubilee, Legend, Liberty, Luminosa, Magic, Mardi Gras, Miracle, Panorama, Paradise, Pride, Radiance, Spirit, Splendor, Sunrise, Sunshine, Valor, Venezuela, and Deck Things. So if you want to know any more about Carnival Cruises, I have the lowdown on that one. So I have like the brochure and stuff like that they sent me. Now Norwegian is another one that they sent to me. So I can do Norwegian as well. Worldwide cruises and stuff like that. So this is for the 2024 and 2025. So these are not really anything for this year, because this year is almost over. So you could do Africa, Alaska, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Bahamas, Florida, Bermuda, Canada, New England, the Caribbean, Europe, Hawaii, South Pacific, Mexican Riviera, Pacific Coastal, Panama Canal, South America, Antarctica, Transatlantic. So this is for 2024 and 2025. And this is beautiful. Even the front cover is gorgeous. So they talk about wide open spaces, thoughtful design, service that put you first, experience beyond expectation. They call something called Stirrup K. And they have the Villa Studio Silver Cove, Great Stirrup K, Coastline Great Stirrup K. Then they have Pool Harvest K, Belize, Flight House, Harvest K, Belize as well again. They talk about dining. You got the main dining rooms. You have 3 main dining rooms where the atmosphere is inviting and casual slacks are welcome. And you have the Asian. Then you have the casual buffets. Then 24-hour restaurants you have. And the outdoor grills and the haven restaurants and the indulgent food halls. This is all on Norwegian Cruise Line. Then you have specialty dining, Cagney Steakhouse. I don't know how to say this. Teppanyaki. Then Italian restaurants, Mexican restaurants, French cuisines, and bistros, Brazilian steakhouse, Food Republic, Texas Smokehouse. Then they also have Starbucks and then Coco's, made from mad milkshakes and exquisite Van Bon's delicious crepes and coffee. Coco's is a chocolate lover's dream come true. Coco's. Then you have Broadway shows, games and game shows, party galore, comedy, live music, showstoppers. And you have family programs, Entourage, Splash Academy, Guppies, parents supervised. Guppies for the youngest guests, so you could travel with your children and stuff like that. Now, Norwegian have something called the Haven. So instead of suites, you have the Haven. And they have suite and penthouse accommodation, club balcony suites, ocean views, and inside in the studios. You go to Alaska and witness a 30-ton whale leap out of the Pacific Ocean. Go to Europe, get a taste of the local, an epic battle once at the Colosseum. Explore on shore. Go local tours, wonders of nature. You see a koala in Australia. Laid back leisure. Not all beaches, I realize, are for tourists, so you have to be careful with that. Then you could surf in Alaska. Seriously? No, that's surf in the K, Harvest K. In historical times, you can see this Colosseum. Then selfie tours. Norwegian have a selfie tour. So they talk about sailing toward a sustainable future. So they say reducing our environmental impact. We're committed to addressing climate change through mindful business practice that protect, preserve the environment. So they have sailing safety, maintaining a stringent 24/7, 365 public health and safety compliance culture is our top priority to protect our guests, crew, and community we visit. empowering people. We value continue to embrace a diverse, safe, and inclusive culture that supports and empowers our team members. Strengthening our communities. It's our responsibility and privilege to give back to the communities around the world where we live, work, visit, and serve, and operating with integrity and accountability. Our strong corporate governance system provides high standards of transparency and accountability for ethical and responsible business practices. So they go to 500 destinations globally. By 2050, they want to reach a net zero emission by 2050. They're going to eliminate plastics. They're going to do electricity by 2025. They're going to donate 12 million. They want to do seafood and pork. Norwegian Latitude Rewards, and you have the Honors of the Military. So if you're in the military, you get 10% off cruise fares, combinable with free at sea. So you can be able to get better benefits when you're a military veteran. Now they have the Alaska cruise tours, the Hawaii cruise tours, Asia cruise tours, Europe cruise tours, Middle East and Africa cruise tours, South America cruise tours. And then there's a lot of destinations they go to. They go to 500 destinations. That's one of them. Now there are Norwegian Sun, Norwegian Jade, then the Game Reserve in South Africa. They do wild ones in Africa as well, destinations. They have a featured itinerary, South Africa, Richards Bay, then United Arab Emirates, then Arabian Desert, then Egypt, then Madagascar. So you could do 21 days in Africa. So you could go from Cape Town, Walvis Bay, Luanda, Abidjan, Banjul, Santa Maria, Casablanca, and Barcelona. Or you can go for the 14-day Africa and do Port Louis, Noisy Kamba, Port Victoria, and go to Muscat and Dubai. Or you can do 16 days Africa and go from Dubai, Ladigugue, Port Victoria, Zanzibar, Antisarina, and Port Louis. This is all in 2024 and 2025. So these are not like 2023s yet. Then you do 12 days Africa from Port Louis to Port des Galettes, then Fort Dauphin, then Pomine, then Richards Bay, then Port Elizabeth, then Morsel Bay, then Cape Town. They do short excursion, 4x4 desert adventure, exclusive liqueur. You could go to Egypt's tombs. Cape Town, Dubai, Richards Bay. Then you go Alaska, so Africa then Alaska. So they have the 7-day Alaska from Seward to Hubbard Glacier to Juneau, then to Ketchikan, then to Vancouver. Or you could do the 15-day Alaska to Hawaii one instead, from Vancouver, Endicott Arm, Icy Strait Point, Juneau, then travel all the way to Kahulu, and then go to Hilo and then Honolulu. Then there's other days too you could do in Alaska. So you could do whale watching and wildlife quests in Juneau, Alaska. They say you're guaranteed to see whales. Guaranteed to see whales. So you're going to be in a catamaran specifically designed to viewing wildlife. Now, Alaska Bars in Silver Bay Homestead Adventure, Sitka, Alaska. You can see bears, orphaned bear and displaced bears. Fortress of the Bear. They have something called Fortress of the Bear. Then you have Summit Drive, Skagway, Alaska. Gonna be in the Kodak Highway. Gold Rush of 1898, Canadian border. You can see the Yucatan Railway, Yukon Route Railway, and the White Pass, Sea Cycle Ocean Adventure, Vancouver Highlights in Capillo Park. So they have Starbucks on a Norwegian. So you can start your day with Starbucks. They have a garden cafe. I don't know how to say this, but you can take a boat ride to the Tatoosh Islands. You could kayak and go looking for the bald eagles or humpback whales. Get some seafood. Get a nice massage in the Mandora Spa. To take in a Tony Award show like Footloose, Choir of Men, Jersey Boys. Let me move on from this one. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm just going to move on from it. Because it's like New York, all of them. So I'm on page 38. They also have 2022 to 2024, Discover New Region the Panama Canal. So you could do a 15-day Panama Canal, Mexico, Costa Rica, from Los Angeles to Miami. All right, so we'll go to Los Angeles, go to Cabo San Lucas, then we go to Puerto Quetzal, then Cartagena, then to Miami. Or the same trek again. It's always to Miami. Miami. You could do the Jamaica one. They have one that does Jamaica. So this one starts from Mexico, Jamaica, Costa Rica, round trip Miami. It's a round trip. So you leave from Miami, Florida, go to Grand Cayman, go to Jamaica, go to the Grand Panama Canal, and go to Costa Rica, then Belize, then Cozumel, Mexico, then relax to the sea. That's not bad. I should put more cruises on my list. So that have cruises. Then we have Europe. You can see the Greek Isles, Florence, Athens. I should probably definitely tell her about the Greek Isles. Mediterranean, Greek Isles again. North Europe. Then you have the Alaska one. Alaska. So, see the grizzly bear, the Arctic fox, bald eagle, wolf, otter, moose, lynx, bison, Dale ship, sea lion. Oh, this is not bad. Norwegian, Alaska. What have I learned is that you get a lot of collateral. Some marketing of the collateral. I got a lot of those. And be persistent. So I'm not going to keep this that long. If you want to know anything more thing about cruise lines, I do have the brochures. And I do have the suppliers as well. I knew I need to do one on Princess. So I haven't got to that yet. I haven't done Princess. I did Carnival and Norwegian, but I haven't done Princess yet. I did do a little bit of Disney. But I have a couple more vendors at Virgin Voyages that I want to talk about too. But not today. Well, can I make it as a travel agent? The answer is maybe. I'm still a big maybe, so working on everything that I'm going through everything right now and seeing what I can do. And hopefully I can make some connections. So if you want to know more about the cruises, hit me up. And if not, tell me what you want me to talk about. All right? Bye. Travel Shankar Mirage is Shakira signing out.